Netflix fastest car shootout car and
Oh,
street
sweet.
outlaw car. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Good morning. Welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing.
So RacingJunk is the official buy-sell partner of Drag Drive Repeat and your go-to destination for everything from race cars to trailers, engines, and more. So with Drop the Hammer Judgment Day registrations coming up 1 week from today, I looked at cars that were in that mid-Michigan area within a couple hundred miles that could be purchased and either built. One of them could be built and the other ones are ready to go. But you could take these directly to Drop the Hammer and participate. So
Nice.
with that, here is what I found. Now this first one, we know how fast Javelins can be.
Very fast. Yeah.
So this one's just a rolling chassis, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, you know, Goldstone made it known that Javelins can be quick. So
Yeah.
had to include this one here. The paint job on it threw me off in the beginning.
Oh, I thought it was just a clear. Like I thought they had sanded it down or something.
I don't think it is. It could be, but it was pretty gnarly looking. So again,
Yeah.
it is a rolling chassis, but you can see not a whole lot of stuff here. Obviously, it says motor and trans is not
Got
included.
electronics.
Yeah, right. We talk about it all the time, but you gotta get detailed in here if you want to sell stuff. But this one is in Nashville, Michigan. So again, in that Michigan area. This one you probably can't just go by and take it to Drop the Hammer. You're gonna have to do some work, but again, this one was pretty cool.
Yeah, but it has electronics in it.
It has electronics. This next one thought was cool for two reasons. One, photo on the front of it is from Mr. Fabulous Photography.
Come on.
That was pretty cool. And a 02 Camaro small tire. So again, another car that could be taken to Drop the Hammer. This one is $40,000 and is located in Indiana, so a little bit outside of the Michigan area, but still
that
relatively
could also
close.
work for Back to the Streets.
This is true. Could go for Back to the Streets. Title in hand obviously is good. Set up to run 890 index, a big block Chevy and Glide, 2810.5 tire, 850 cert cage with funny car fabricated 9-inch. Menser shocks in the rear, Strange up front, a Racecraft K member, Strange brakes, line lock, and then it goes on and on. And so when we talk about that last one, didn't have any details. This is what you need.
Wow. 0 passes.
Yep.
565 big block.
Yep. So you can see this one's pretty detailed.
Yeah. Wow. I
So,
think that's a pretty good deal for 40.
Yeah. So like you said, this one could go Back to the Streets or Drop the Hammer. So
Yeah, that's a good find.
Since we got a little time, we'll go through a couple more here. This one, 87 Monte Carlo Pro Outlaw. What caught my attention on this one is, let me show you these couple pictures first. Not too many pictures, but Netflix fastest car shootout car and street
sweet.
outlaw car. So I thought that was kind of cool. Pro 400 trans, 440 nitrous small block, 12-point cage, full interior race pack, you know, all this stuff here. One of the fastest G-body street cars you will find and has a lot of history.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
So I thought that one was kind of neat as well. And the last one, you know, this last one's going to be my favorite of all. Find an ad, get out of here. 71 Nova, 565 big block with an F3 ProCharged blow-through carb.
Come on.
Tell me this ain't the one here.
Yeah, man. I'm in.
So if you're going to spend 60 grand on any of those other ones, this is going to be the one for me.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I bet it's quiet with that exhaust too.
Yeah. So pretty sharp. This one is in Shelby Township, Michigan. Again, 565 big block Chevy, Dart big M block with billet main caps. Even gives you the part number. A 9.8 deck height, 4.6 bore, Callie's Dragon Slayer, 4.250 crank, Callie's Ultra connecting rods, diamond pistons, and another one here with tons of information.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So again, that F3 R136 ProCharged.
And says Dad would love that Nova.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my aunt there. Air to water. Yeah, exactly. I told him he'd like this one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16-volt charging system. I mean, like I said, it goes on and on. Mark Williams 9-inch center section, billet specialty wheels, Mickey Thompson tires, you know, the body, all the new parts on the body, custom interior. Like, This car was built in 2010. I have all the pictures. He bought it as a roller in 2014 and then started the conversion from a nitrous big block to a ProCharger big block. Has a one-piece front end, fiberglass 6-inch cowl hood. Powder coating is everywhere. There's no chrome on the car. Odometer shows 965 miles since built.
Wow. Lost interest and looking to go a different direction. The different direction is he would trade for a 2019 ZL1.
Yeah. You know what that means? I'm tired of race car, and
He said, F this race car, man. You can't drive this thing everywhere. I thought it was a street car.
I want creature comforts is what he said.
That's awesome.
So I do love that one. I love the color on it. I love the stance on it. Everything about that one is right up my alley.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great car. Dude, look at how many views it had. 86,000 hearts. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Wow. All right. Well, I want to talk about one last thing. Big shout out to RacingJunk for doing that. It was awesome to see Tyler West at Funny Car Chaos a couple of weeks ago. So big shout out to them. But just before the show, you and I were talking about the Havlic's event and the Drag and Drive thing and kind of how, because our promotion kind of helps. We're going to kind of kick that off over the next week or so, right? Like kind of helping promote a little bit more of that Drag and Drive. I want to run through a few of the names that are signed up for the Drag and Drive segment. This is a big list, right? You ready for this? Aaron Gerling, Audrey Beeler, Brent Hergert, Brian Keeling, Cameron Alley, Carlos Astor, Charles Sorensen, Chuck Sorensen for you guys, Chris Roscoe, Clark Rosensingle, Craig Grebner, Crystal Lum, Doug Needle, Edward Olson, Glenn Sheely, Glenn Hunter, Hilbert Osborne. Love Hilbert's car. It's so cool. Jason Hurley, Jeff Atkinson, Jerry Kniesel, Jerry Sweet, Joe Barry, Joe Greer, Kevin Guthrie, Kyle Morris, Larry Larson, Mark Cryer, Nick Cryer, Randy Johnson, Randy Fuller, Rich Pedraza, Robert Lemperrick, who's coming to the circuit soon as well. Sam Calillo, which has one of the cleanest Grand Nationals out there. Scott Miller, Scott Mueller, Steve Morris, Terry Miller, Tom and Julie Wilhelm. Cannot wait to hang out with them again. Tom McGilton, Tony Wiseman, Val Morris, Will Fair, William Patton, Richard Bellman, and of course, Bryant Goldstone coming back. Defending champ, Tony Christian bounty put on his head out there. This is going to be, dude, badass event. Havlic's fastest street car shootout. If you guys aren't following that, get your ass there. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. Eric and I are both going to be there. It's, dude, that's a wild event. And of course, they're hosting a Drag and Drive segment within the race. So we're going to do a quick drive. It's kind of the weekend fun time, short drives, badass cars.
Yeah, truly is one of my favorite events, even though it's
like
just
a drag.
Yeah, it's so different with the iconic cars that show up, and I think that's what makes it so awesome.
Yep. Yeah, I cannot wait. So we'll have more to feature on that on Wednesday night on the show, but then also we'll begin some artwork kind of promoting all the racers that are coming to the Drag and Drive segment, which is being, I'm not going to say hosted by us, but we're a big part of it and we're proud to do that. So I can't wait.
Neil Sabo here saying I'll be there helping Bang Shift Chad with the live stream.
Let's do this, man. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Rodney Reeves, dude. Big shout out to Rodney Reeves. He has been the backbone of the articles entitled Backbone of Drag and Drive. The number 8 segment in that video or that article segment comes out today, and we are featuring the Flings. Matt, I guess we are featuring Sean, Tara, Matt, and Michael Fling in the first one. And then we have another one that will drop that is just Matt Fling. So going to be kind of cool. I'm really excited about that series and what Rodney's done with it. It's been really awesome. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we've been sharing the articles here on the Facebook page, but you can also find those on dragdriverepeat.com over in the news segment. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude. We're going to make an hour, I promise. Thank you for our race car friends for being here. You guys are awesome. And, of course, thank you to our sponsors. If you're spending money, please go out and hit them. If I had not said the last thing, we'd have made it in 1 hour exactly. Summit Racing, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven